Also tonight, a celebration outside the State House as members of the group Migrant Justice praised the governor for signing this session's major housing bill. They say it includes some of the strongest protections in the country against housing discrimination. ABC 22's Matt Holderman was at the State House today. He joins us now live in the newsroom with much more. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Lauren. Yes, there are many pieces to this housing bill, but Migrant Justice is excited about one part in particular. Landlords in Vermont can no longer deny housing applications for people who don't have Social Security numbers, since not all migrants are automatically given one. A celebration on the front lawn of the Vermont State House Friday afternoon as migrants applauded the state legislature and Governor Phil Scott for creating a law that makes it easier for them to get into housing.
So at a time when there are so many attacks against immigrants in this country, Vermont, thanks to this community, is standing up and saying no and defending our rights.
Thursday afternoon, Governor Scott signed what's commonly known as the Omnibus Housing Bill, paving the way for many housing initiatives and updates in the state. Sections 10 through 13 of the bill outline a new law that landlords must follow. They have to accept any government-issued ID or individual tax identification numbers or Social Security numbers on applications instead of all three. That means migrants who don't have Social Security numbers no longer need to get one to apply for housing in the state.
There are many, many states where this protection exists already for immigrant populations. That means that no one will be able to discriminate against or harass immigrants or non-citizens.
Some immigrants living in Vermont took to the megaphone to discuss just what this means to them and their families.
This victory will be a tremendous step forward. It means that we'll no longer have to live in housing that's undignified for ourselves and our families.
When asked about his decision to sign the bill, Governor Scott says he did it because the bill contained many ideas and efforts that he thinks were overdue in Vermont.
Yeah, I think it was a great, again, another opportunity where the legislature and the executive branch came together and provided for the needs of Vermonters.
And another major accomplishment of this bill that we talked about last week is the Community Housing and Infrastructure Program going into effect. That will allow towns and cities across Vermont to invest in infrastructure improvements that will make it easier to build new housing and then pay back those investments using the tax dollars that the new houses will generate. The entire bill will officially become state law on July 1st. Reporting live in the newsroom, Matt Holderman, ABC 22 News.